Good day. I'm glad you came today because I'm going to leave you with a little bit of something different. I'm going to give you with 3 questions not to ask yourself, which is normally I kind of always kind of push you to ask yourself questions. But I want to tell you this time that there's 3 questions you shouldn't ask yourself. And it's hard, but I want you to stop wondering about these things because they're not worth your time. Okay, so question number 1, don't ask yourself what you're doing wrong. Focus instead on what you're doing right. It's so easy to focus on the negative and ask yourself what you're doing wrong instead of saying, what am I doing right today? And focus on the positive of that, not on the negatives, because we're not always going to do everything right. Second thing I want you to stop focusing on is the question of, when will I be happy? That's a way of saying that it's down in the future, when happiness is something you could strive for today. So don't ask yourself, when will I be happy? Instead, identify what you want and do what you can to be happy. Even a small bit of joy today is worth focusing on. And don't ask yourself, how can I get in control? Sadly, you're never going to be totally in control of everything in your life. Instead, ask yourself, how can I respond gracefully as possible to what is happening in my life? So don't ask yourself, how can I get control? But how can I respond more positively to what is in my life, what is going on? So these are kind of questions that are going to help you to focus more on the positive end of things, because when you're widow, things are struggling. Friends might not necessarily be as helpful as they should be. It's easy to focus on the negative, but I really want you to not ask yourself negative questions like, what are you doing wrong? When will I be happy? How do I get in control? Instead, focus it more on what you are happy about today, what you can do positively today and what you have done, and also how you respond to the things that are going on in your life, not necessarily what you can't control, but you always have control about how you respond. I hope these little tidbits have helped you, and subscribe to my channel and come back again another time. Bye-bye.